Let's see here. Florence.
Yes. Hello, Pastor Edwin. How are you? Good evening, everyone.
Wait a minute. I,
I
I
am with the family,
you.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay,
Eh,
okay,
Yeah. So I'm
okay,
here listening, but not too
okay.
available to talk.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. I
okay.
say hello to everyone. So there's a lot of noise.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
guess I gotta do the countdown to the Himo
Yes.
Hill
Yeah.
time.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
I'll be
righty.
doing it behind the scene.
Oh, okay,
I,
okay.
I, I have my him on him there. Yeah, I have my him on him.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yes.
I wanted to introduce um a new soon to be imperial. That's
Great,
her
great.
goal,
I'm here.
imperial, which
Yes, yes.
is which is uh which is Empress. Yes, she has an awesome. I love the name Empress. Empress, can you introduce yourself? Say hello.
Hi guys, my name is Empress. Nice to meet you all.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good
welcome,
evening,
welcome to the
Empress.
Atomy family.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Empress.
yeah,
That's a pretty name. The first
Yeah,
time
very
I,
pretty.
I, I
Yeah,
hear
very pretty name. Yep.
special.
Appreciate
yes.
that.
And during her first 2 days, how many have you enrolled the first 2 days?
I want to say about 10.
Not 10. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Right,
congratulations.
Yes.
Wow, you're on
Yeah.
your way to Imperial
I'm
Master.
still
right,
getting my job done. So just
If you keep going like that, hey, why not?
right. And
Excellent.
these are 10 inspired leaders. You know, she 10 inspired leaders that's inspiring, to go as leaders, to become leaders. So, okay, alrighty then. So, continue the blessings, everyone. Let's get this party started. It's him oh him time. If you have your him oh him, get it ready, get it ready, get ready. You, as you know, this is the number one product in Atomy, definitely. And this is our foundation right here. Our foundation. Definitely. So let's get ready for our foundation. God bless him, oh him. Have brought a lot of miracles into a lot of people's lives. We got online testimonies and everything. So let's rip it off. Get that little rip going on. Get that little rip going on. Yes, yes, indeed. It's the number one flag. Whenever we have our big meetings, it's always going to be him or him. In person, they're going to always pass out him or him. This is the start of the product right here. Okay? So, all right, let's do our him or him. Catch that little corner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And do what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Empress, I can't wait till you taste your first hemo here. It has like a herbal type of taste, but not a bad bitter type of taste. Mm-mm. No.
You'll get used to it.
Mm-hmm. You get used to it.
Yeah.
And some people have said that it tastes like chocolate. I don't know about all that, but
No, not either.
mm-mm. But when you get used to it, you be sucking it down. You be like, "What my hemo here?" Because I average about I average about three a day. About three a day. Uh, you know, cause hey, I'm around people every day, every day. So I want to keep my body, let's say, boosted up, definitely. So what I want to do, I want to go online and kind of switch over to a little testimony about a few of the products, and then we'll flip over to the business side. Okay. So this is only going to be like about one of our Thursday night testimonies, and let me make sure I'm sharing the sound. Well, before I do that, do anybody here have a testimony? You can raise your hand, and if you can't raise your hand, oh, okay, you waving your hand. You doing more of this. Okay, Nick. Nick,
Yep.
what's your testimony this evening?
Yeah, my testimony is on the hemohim. I've been taking the hemohim religiously for a long time, and I've noticed now that I suffer with I suffer with diabetes, but I don't have it as bad as like everyone else does. Some people have it as a cat, like a two, but I don't really have it that bad. But I noticed that my sugar is like in the low 80s, low 70s in the morning when I get up. So I've noticed that recently when I was taking it, when I wasn't taking it before I got involved with Atomy. I My sugars were like in the 120s, 130s range, and now that I'm on hemohim since I started with Atomy, my sugars has been running low, and my A1C has been going down and down and down. So the last one was at 6.5, and now I'm trying to get it even lower. So when I go back to the doctor next time, I would be able to. I won't be on no medication anymore. So
Okay, fantastic,
so
fantastic.
yeah. So
Um, let me see. Do you ever do any shopping in the global mall?
yes, I do some shopping in the global mall. Yes.
Okay. Next time you go over there and you can add this to your protocol, which is the bill of balance
Mhm.
and the glucose care.
Yeah, I'm planning to. I wrote it down here. I have an order to put in, so I'm waiting
Right,
till the new year to
right.
start because right now the company is kind of because of the holidays, everything is kind of on a little bit delayed. So guys, if you place an order today and tomorrow, just to let you know, we got notification today that um any orders placed today and tomorrow won't be processed until Thursday. Okay, we just want to let you guys know any orders that's put in today will not be processed until Thursday after the holiday. Okay.
Okay. I hope everybody there enjoy their holiday.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alrighty then. Okay. Let's go. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, definitely for that testimony. Like I say, let me share my sound right at this time.
Us on that. All right, thank you so much. And let's go ahead and start with our member. Her name is Stephanie Wanza. She shared this great testimony last week. And I asked her to come on the call tonight because everybody needs to hear about how powerful this hemohim is. Okay, so Miss Stephanie, come on. The stage is yours now.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Ms. Jen, for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to give the testimony about the hemohim as well as the toothpaste. I recently went to a wedding, which was in Las Vegas. And the Friday after I returned back, I was told by my cousin that her and her husband had contracted COVID. And apparently I contracted it from them. And I felt like I just had a flu. I mean, I had mild symptoms. The whole time I was taking the hemohim prior to contracting COVID. And I was taking it every 6 hours after I found out that I had COVID, as well as brushing my teeth with the toothpaste, which I was told that also has healing properties as well. So I'm just so glad that I was introduced to this product. I'm glad that I was dedicated to and disciplined enough to take the product every day. And I encourage several others to begin to take this for their not only their immune health, but also take it for any other health conditions that they may have. And like I said, I truly believe that it was because of the HemoHim that my symptoms were not as severe as they could have been. And the doctor sat me down and said, it's very, very rare that we have someone who have such mild symptoms as you, who has presented with, I guess this variant, I believe it was Omicron or whatever it was, of COVID. So again, I'm feeling much better. And I would just want to thank you, Jen, and also Prophetess Maria and Minister Strozier for introducing me to this product and to this business. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. You see how powerful the Atomy product is. So stay on this HemoHim, especially during this pandemic. We all need to stay on this HemoHim. So since we are talking about how powerful this product is, I cannot see everybody because most of you don't have your camera turned on, but we're going to have a Hemo time. So, you know, in Korea, they start this, and I just keep forgetting each session that we have, but, you know, we have what is called Hemo time. So what we do is we grab one packet of HemoHim, and we're going to open this and drink, and we're going to go on with our program, okay? So Hemo time. So everybody get your one sachet of HemoHim out and take it. All right, so Hemo time. All right, it's yummy, right? Okay, good. Now, the next person I'm going to bring on the stage, she is a medical doctor, and everybody knows it's a CJ, Dr. Goodman. And she also have so many great testimonies because she's seeing the patients all day. And she's helping a lot of patients with our Atomy products. So we invite her to come on and speak about some of the products that she's been, you know, sharing with her patients. Dr. Goodman, the stage is yours.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to make it brief, and I'm only going to hit a few things. I do have a conflicting call. I was watching all these meetings, Zoom, one after the other. I was so impressed that I didn't have any schedule conflicts until I was going on to another Zoom, and Jen said, reminder, we have testimony. I was like, oh no, I missed one. Okay, so in any case, I'm CJ Goodman, MD. I'm a licensed physician. I've been practicing medicine since '92. Undergraduate school was Cornell University. My medical school was University of Medicine and Dentistry, and my residency was done in the South Bronx at Bronx-Lebanon Hospital Center. Now, I had an older sister in Christ who was a certified nurse midwife who had me come learn midwifery at her hospital at the same time I was learning obstetrics and gynecology. And that was my introduction into holistic. And it wasn't that I was really interested, I was just being obedient to her. But what I learned changed my life forever because I saw that her patients consistently got better faster than mine. And the things that I learned, I put into a book that's called Damn Disease, D-A-M-N Disease. It's detox, alkalize, mentally empower, and nourish disease out of your body. That first book was over 25 years of education, $25,000 worth of protocols you can do in a book that costs less than $25 on Amazon.com. The reason I bring that up is because I did a Damn Disease 2.0 maybe 2 years ago, just as we were starting to hear noise about the coronavirus pandemic. And I did a 4-step detox program about how to reverse and prevent coronavirus. And HemoHim and the 4 core supporting products are highlighted in that book. I heard the young lady's testimony just before this, where she was saying that she had some of the mildest symptoms that the practitioner saw. What I noticed in maybe the year before the pandemic, when we started with the HemoHim, there were a number of folks who were taking it religiously and started sharing it with the first responders. So the doctors, the nurses, people who were being thrown into the pits knee deep with coronavirus patients, and they never got sick. And if they did get sick, they might have had a 6-hour sniffle. So it was very much like the young lady was saying, where if you got anything, the HemoHim was so powerful, so wonderful in making your white blood cells not only increase in number and function, but in quality, such that even this man-made coronavirus, Omicron, Delta, whatever they want to call it, it doesn't matter, because God Almighty is greater than anything that man can make or any virus that is out there. And our bodies are made to heal themselves if you put the right thing in it. So we give great thanks to the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute that made this for the very first time 12 years ago to protect their scientists from dying of radiation when they were studying gamma radiation. I share it with my patients as well, because one of the things that I mentioned, we're helping people to reverse cancer naturally. I found 17 lumps in my breast in 98 and started on my deep holistic journey with Yah Almighty teaching me what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink. And during that time, that was when I became very, very much familiar with, he put every plant and every herb and every liquid that we need in order to be healthy on this planet. So we just need to know which ones. And the scripture even says that the leaves are for the healing of the nation. So it's not like he didn't know that there would be sickness and disease. He knew that there would be, because there's nothing that he doesn't know. But we also have to know that he says in his word, my people perish for lack of knowledge. So it's not just knowledge about Jesus Christ or Yeshua HaMashiach salvation. It's knowledge about what products do you put into your mouth. There are other companies, I won't name them now, but they'll have you slathering tea tree or lavender or peppermint, and they're not doing clinical studies like Hemohim and Atomy have done since the inception, where they're doing not only animal studies, but human studies from that time up till now to make sure that you're not getting too much of this herb or too much of that herb that can cause you to become estrogen dominant. That tea tree is a type of a phytoestrogen. Those peppermints, the rosemaries, all the things that I thought when I was first learning about these things were great. If you put too much of them on you, you're going to make yourself get new breast lumps and have heavier periods and such. But Atomy studies these things such that the herbs that they put in are in perfect balance. So even their sanitary napkins, the herbs that they have together, when that sanitary napkin is against your skin, you are absorbing herbs that have balanced menstrual periods, stopped cramps, stop the smell, not because you're hosing it down with perfume, but because it's helping your body to absorb the nutrients and the herbs that it needs to heal so that it can rebalance that pH down there and you don't get an odor. It stops the cramping, it stops the blood clots, and it even shortens the menstrual.
Dr. Goodman, you're muted.
Your hands, I think it's 7 to 9 different whole food plants that get absorbed through your skin that give you vitamin C while you're washing your dishes. So you're absorbing things to bring your immune system up. Now I say all this to say just very quickly, we've had some patients, some people that were either on their way to the hospital for coronavirus or already in the hospital in ICU. And a son of this one lady called and said, they said, we don't know what else to do for you. We think we should put you on a ventilator. And the son was like, well, if you don't know what to do, why would you think to do that? Let me call Dr. Goodman. I heard about her. And I'm on the phone. I'm like, get your mom out the hospital. Sign out AMA. Leave right now. This is what we're going to do. You make her a room in the back. Buy this product, Hemohim, stop by this place. Go, Jen is always there. You go get some from her and get the 4 core supporting products. And we'll have this waiting for your mom in the car on the way. We got her out of there. She is now a happy Atomian selling the product and has opened her own wellness business. And that's what happens with all of the folks that I know that come across any of the ailments and get an opportunity to use the Hemohim. So not only are we seeing people kick coronavirus and all those infections in the teeth, and I wrote the second book, Damn Disease 2.0, which you can go to damndizease, DAMNDIZEAZE.com, and you'll get the links for all of those. But when you take these products, we've seen things like stage 4 cancer reverse. We've seen stage 1, 2, and 3 reverse. We've seen multiple sclerosis. There was a young lady that I met at this Paragon Center that was saying she was on her Hemohim, but she wasn't taking enough. And what we found out, the sweet spot is 6 packs per day when you're dealing with chronic ailment or something that is very advanced. And when I got a chance to share with her, increase it. Within a couple of months, she was saying they can't find any plaques in my brain. So it's not us just guessing and hoping that you're going to take this herb and feel better. We have documented evidence from the people who are taking this that can show you their befores and afters of so many things. But I'm going to just leave you with that taste right now. And thank you so much, Jim, for the opportunity to share.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, that was a great health education on, everyone needs to take care of your own body. And, the products that we have in Atomy is going to just help more people and more people every day. So please don't just take it yourself. You've got to share these products with your loved ones, okay? And, save their life, right? So Dr. Goodman has been always with us, and she's done a great job to educating every one of us. And thank you so much for your time being on the call tonight. I know you're busy, but thank you so much. So now we have one more testimony before we go with Angelica's product knowledge. So let me see if Cecilia, yes, Cecilia Mobley, she has a great testimony on Atomy products. Welcome, Cecilia.
Thank you, Miss Jen. Thank you. Yeah, I was working at this place called Atomy, not Atomy, Medicines, and I would be sitting at my desk, and I had this awful feeling. Felt like I was having a heart attack. My chest would hurt, and I didn't know what it was. When I went to the doctor, he sent me to a specialist to come to find out it was my thyroid. And so my question was, what caused that? And so he told me a number of things, but what stuck out the most was that he said stress. And my question was, could you be under stress and not know you're under stress? And he said, sure you could. And so it was so bad, they would see me every 3 months. They started me on some medicine, but I couldn't take the medicine. It was too strong for my system. So they would see me, and he was telling me that I probably would have to have surgery, because he told me before they gave me the prescription that one woman out of 10 wouldn't be able to take the medicine. So I was that one that couldn't take it. It was too strong. So my prayer was, oh Lord, send something natural that I could take the rest of my life, because I didn't want to be on medicine and I didn't want to have this surgery. So my sister-in-law, Jackie, she had Miss Jen and Dr. Goodman, and all of them came and they did a presentation, and she invited me and my husband. So we went, and I was sitting, listening at the presentation. Well, Miss Jen got up and she started talking about her thyroid. It just like it was at home. I was just focused because I felt like she was talking to me, and I was willing to try anything not to have the surgery, because I couldn't take the medicine. So once they were over, I talked to Dr. Goodman. And so Dr. Goodman told me to take the 5-course products. And so I asked her, how do I go about doing it? And she explained everything to me. And so when I went home, I joined up, and then Jackie, they gave me a number. And so I went in and I ordered it. And so I started taking him. I didn't tell my doctor, because sometimes, they can like, oh, don't take this happened, And so I just started taking it. When I went back, he said, you look good. He asked me, was I exercising, what was I eating? And I told him. But when I went back 3 more months from there, they did my blood work, and he was like, oh, you're looking pretty good. He said, it looks good, you look good. And so when I went back again, he told me that they had drawn my blood, and they thought probably because my thyroid was overactive, probably it did something to my liver. I probably had spots on my liver. And so, or diabetic. And so he said he couldn't find anything. And so when I went back the third time, my levels and everything was even, and I didn't tell him it was the him. I just let him believe that I was just eating this and exercising. But he told me that everything looked good. My levels was up and everything. So they told me they didn't have to see me for a year. So when I went back for my yearly checkup, everything's fine. Thyroid fine, everything's normal. Everything's normal in my body. Yeah. So I just thank God for him or him.
Thank you. Great. Thank you.
I like those sounds.
Hey,
I
Pastor,
can't hear you.
we're not hearing you.
Oh, y'all just, well, I was doing my hand signal. Y'all supposed to read them things. You know, y'all didn't catch it, did you? See? Uh-huh. Y'all just thought I had my mic off. See, you know what I mean? No, no, no. You know, I often forget to turn my mic back on. But still, you gotta know them signs, okay? Like I say, thanks a lot, Rico. Indeed. Okay. All right. We're gonna flip flop and do a hop over to the business side. You know, we've heard a few testimonies, a few science behind some of our products. You know, education. I'm telling you, the Bible say, "My people perish because of lack of knowledge." In Atomy, ain't no lacking in no knowledge. We spill it out. We spill it. We spell it. We say it. We do it. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So let me see here. Um, I was preparing something. Okay. All right. And I have to bring it up at this time. And okay. And let me make sure my sound, sharing my sound. This is fresh. This is not, let's say, uploaded, you know, to the internet. There, the main heart of it is on the internet, as far as the link is concerned. You know, a lot of times we have different leaders that will do a presentation different ways, and some people catch that compensation plan, and you know, when it's said differently, but the same thing. So we have a diamond master on this evening that's talking about getting on the bus. Yes, that was cute. I got to show this right here, getting on the bus. So y'all, let's get on the bus.
Atomy, Extreme Team Shopping in the Office Training.
Learn and drive. Our topic today is drive the Atomy business, drive the bus. Okay. Just a review. Ride the bus means buy, use, and share. So make sure you use your online shopping mall, download the app. You have your own personal platform. So make sure you download this app. And
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Those are some of the different apps right there. To your left, you got the global app, the global mall app, and then you got the Atomy shop app. Now, the one at the bottom, we don't have anymore. We don't have this one. No, this is the one we go with now, the shop app right here. And Atomy ticket, that's whenever we have some type of events. And I never use that. I just do get tickets through the website. And most of our events are free anyhow. Then you got the Chatomy. That's the Atomy channel. So we'll learn more about the Atomy channel. Now, this white one down at the bottom, I've never seen this one before, but I believe that might be in Korean, because you
That's
got
the Korean
Korean
app.
right.
Yeah, that's the Korean.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because you got that right there. Um, so those are the different apps right there. Okay. back to our video. And some of that popping, just in case y'all hear a little popping, it'll smooth out and go away. I had to do a quick download on this one.
Use the shopping mall to buy the products that you needed. Okay, and once you love it, share it to others. The second lecture was about learning the business. So there are multiple ways on how to learn the business. First is being active in the Zoom meeting, and then the second is the unlimited information we have online through Channel Atomy, Facebook, and YouTube. And then we have the success support system, or your sponsor support. Okay, that's the fastest way of learning the business. So for today, we have the Drive the Bus. What's that BUS stands for? So first is being your own boss. That means you have to change your mindset. Think this as your own business, and you have to take action, okay? Second is unleash your passion to embrace the Atomy life, what that could be. And then serve in humility, okay? So in learning, in driving the business, you have to justify why you're choosing the Atomy. So these are some of the reasons why we have to choose Atomy. Aside from being a global ID, we now have 27 regions, right? Within Europe, there are 31 countries. So global ID, you can have partners and business consumers around the globe. This is $1 billion business. We follow the Mastige strategy, and we do global sourcing and global sales strategy. So that means we find the best product around the globe and then introduce it or exclusively distribute it through Atomy. We are a global distribution hub. It is free. It has a very righteous compensation plan. So you have the option to be just a consumer if you don't want the cashback or the commission, but you can definitely register as a business agent or distributor to enjoy the cashback and the commission. And we have the unlimited binary downlines, unlimited accumulations of PVs and savings, and you can inherit it to your kids and to your grandchildren. And it's truly an opportunity to build passive income. And we have the absolute success system in doing this Atomy. So you have to ask yourself when you're going to ride that bus, when you're going to learn this business, and when you're going to drive yourself. So if you need to drive the business, you at least need to know the road to become an agent, okay? Between the sales rep and the agent, go for the agent, okay? And how you become an agent, of course, you have to change where you shop, change shopping to your own online shopping mall, use your Atomy mobile app, and then change your brand. Switch your brand, because when you switch your brand, you are changing for the gold. Gold means money, okay? How to earn your first income in Atomy? Well, there are qualifications and conditions on how to earn the first income. First, you have to accumulate at least 10,000 personal point value. Second is you have to know how to build the binary consumer group, and there are strategies and faster way to do it, okay? Just don't do it randomly. And the third is you have to accumulate at least equal to or greater than 300,000 points on the left consumer group, and then 300,000 points on the right consumer group. That means you will earn your first income in Atomy. So the importance of the 10,000 personal point value is that your account is qualified to earn an income. But before you do that, make sure you verify your account. Add the social security number if needed, the TIN number if needed, SIN, whatever the tax number identification needed from your country. Make sure you add that, and then add your bank details, okay? Believe in the law of attraction. If you want to receive the income or receive the cash back, make sure you attach where it needs to go, right? And then become a sales representative right away. So that's just a minimum of 10,000 points. So that's just 2 boxes of a small toothpaste and a box of 8 pieces of toothbrush, okay? That's it. Less than about $20, and you get qualified right away. And that will give you a benefit of the points from coming from the bottom, 100%. You will benefit from the points coming from below. So do we have 5 dealership in Atomy? You start as a sales rep, then you become an agent with 300,000 points. Then eventually you get up to 2.4 million. After that, you just have to buy one product per year to remain active in the system. So what are you going to do with the points? You give them away. You give it and give it to others, okay? We offer daily necessities from the online shopping mall, from supplements, skincare products, personal care, household, okay? So just examine your house, and when your previous brand or old brand finished, just check your app and see what products you can switch. Okay, let's go through the difference of the point value. We have the personal point value, and then we have the group point value. The personal point value is the equivalent points of all the products that you have purchased of using your own account. So all the products have points, and as you buy them using your account, you accumulate personal point value. The good thing is they will not expire. They will remain in your account forever. It will never flush out, and that determines your qualification, okay? The group point value, however, starting next year, so by the end of December 31st, make sure your account is verified, because if you are not a verified account, that means if you have not submitted the tax documentation and your bank details, you will not accumulate group point value, okay? So the group point value are all the points, the combined points, the sum of all points coming from the bottom, even if they're not your direct members, but they're under your team on your left and on your right, they will come up to you as a group point value. They're the total sum, so unlimited level. So that's one of the benefits that we have in Atomy. Okay, so if I only know 10 people, but those 10 people know 1,000 people, then I get to enjoy all those points as well each time they buy something. So how amazing is that? Not only me, but all the people who have a qualified account with a minimum of 10,000 personal point value who are verified can get to accumulate those points. So that's why when you give the gifts, you put it all the way at the bottom so everyone is happy. And this will never reset until a commissioner cycle or cash rewards is paid by Atomy. So if you're registered as a distributor or as an agent, as long as you're verified, the group point value will not disappear, and it will wait for your weak side to get the 300,000 points for that commission to happen, okay? The accumulation of the group point value will determine your income, okay? So you set it up like this, you accumulate personal point value. Each of your members will accumulate their own personal point value, but the total number of points that they use, or what do you call it? The total accumulated points of all the members will become your group point value. Okay, we have an unlimited level. We have global one marketing, so you don't have to leave your country. You can do the same business as I'm doing the business here in America. I can do business in the Philippines, in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Japan, in Mexico, in UK, you name it, okay? 27 countries. And the general commission, the company is giving back 44%. So drive as an agent. So with the sales rep and the agent, a minimum cycle is 300,000 points on the left and 300,000 points on the right. So that means the company will pay you $60 each time you hit this. Okay, so question, what if I have 700 on the left and then 300 on the right side? How much is my commission? Well, if you're an agent with 700 and 300, you still get 60. Let's say you're a special agent and today you have 700, you get $120. But if you have 1.5 million and 700, then you only get 120. If you have 1.5 million and 300, you get $60. So whatever the smaller leg value of the group point value is, that would be your commission. So let's review on the sales rep. So I said it's a minimum of 10,000 personal point value. When you accumulate 1,000 points on the left and the right, you get about $20. But with the same effort, as an agent, also 300,000 points on the left, 300,000 points on the right side, you get $60. And you have the opportunity to get this on a daily basis, except Sunday, because Sunday we're closed for the transaction. But you can buy the products. You just have to backdate it to either Saturday or make it a future date on Monday. Okay, so look at this. So as an agent, if you are getting the cycle or the pairing or the match bonus or this rewards or this commission, or you're getting this income on a 6-day basis, you get $360 for that particular week. But let's say you do it on a daily basis. For 4 weeks, you get about $1,440. Okay, let's say you're just starting the Atomy business. You just bought the toothpaste and the toothbrush, you got 10,000 personal point value. But you are so persistent in sharing it to others, and you generated, in the last 30 days, you had generated 600,000 points in the left and 600,000 points on the right side. So that means in the last month, every 2 weeks, you get a commission of $20 and then $20. So you got $40 last month. But even if you only accumulate this in the last 30 days, even with the 10,000 personal point value, the company will look at you in the next period as an agent, and the company will pay you as an agent each time you pair 300,000 points on the left and on the right side. Okay, this is true though. Okay, so if you're new and persistent in doing this, do it consistently. Do it this way so you get paid. If you are part of my team, let me know if you're doing this, okay? And I'll help you accumulate that personal point value and promote you to become an agent, okay? So in 6 days, if you're accumulating $60, that gives you $360. And then in a month, that will give you $1,440. How amazing is that? So how to accumulate personal point value? So there are multiple ways. Of course, you have to use your own online shopping mall to buy your personal needs, from the bathroom, the kitchen, the laundry, your health supplements, extra stuff for losing weight, for beauty, right? For detox, things like that. You can send your gifts to your family and friends. Especially Christmas is coming, so make sure you send your gifts and to your loved ones around the globe. Make a group purchase with friends and families and neighbors. So you can ask those who live near you to order with you, okay? If they don't want to be a member, then ask if they can order with you so you can enjoy free shipping, okay? Win the challenge from the leaders. Rally Atomy 101 gift giving raffle always have challenges. So sometimes we do match points, okay? So just join and see if you can win those points, and then take advantage of the higher PV promotion, especially in your country. So sometimes if you buy certain number of products in a particular shopping mall, you get extra point value. So watch if you need those products and then try to buy during those times to accumulate faster. Okay, how to accumulate group point value? First is you have to verify your account. Make sure you have an initial 10,000 personal point value. Okay, so less than 1,000 pesos in the Philippines and about $20 here in US, you get that initial personal point value. You must know how to register new consumers. You must know the strategies on how to build the go straight and deep binary consumer group. You have to share your experience and testimonies to others. So after you buy, you use the products, you have to share it, okay? Share your honest and good feedback about the products. And then encourage others to try the products, because if they will not be able to try the products, they will not become a consumer of your team or of your organization. And then share your point value to your partners under you. So I have accumulated more than 2.4 million now. So each time I buy, I just share it to my left or to my right side, but I have to look at my account and see where I need points. Do I need points on the left or do I need points on the right side? So that's how I do it. So always have a drive as an agent, because even as a Diamond Master, each time I finish my Sales Mastership Challenge, the next day, everything would reset after I get a commission today. The next day, I'm back to become an agent, okay? So a minimum of 300,000 on the left and then 300,000 on the right side, it gives me a commission of an agent, which is $60. So if you know how to cycle for an agent status, the 300,000 points on the left and on the right side, you will be successful in Atomy. So the traditional way of driving as an agent is very slow. You just, whenever you accumulate, but there's a fast and furious way, okay? So make sure you're qualified, make sure you have the license to drive fast, okay? Make sure you're verified and be action driven in doing this. DMV, okay? Be determined, be motivated, volume sales, okay? Volume sales. So you watch your points on a daily basis. Leadership, tireless, 100% effort, LTO, diba? Puro, it's all about driving, puro driving, okay? LTO and NVA, monitor vigilantly accumulations of PV. So when the leaders say, watch your points on a daily basis, maybe it will inspire you. Maybe you have not known you have 200 million points on your left and nothing on the right side. Maybe you didn't know that you accumulate 300,000 points on a daily basis already on one side. Wow, you just need 50% effort. So watch it in the morning and watch it in the evening. So like yesterday, I got $60 commission. Of course, I'm so happy. This morning, I'm watching it. I was like, oh, I'm close to getting $120. I was like, I watched again this afternoon because I have until tomorrow to close the day for today. And I was like, oh my God, it's so close. I'm just missing 20,000 points to get $120 commission. So will I buy or not? Of course, I'm going to buy 20,000 points. That would only cost me, when I buy 20,000 points, I'll buy the necessary products that I need to buy. So I time when I need to buy the product. So that will be about, let's say, maybe $40, but I get $120. So why not? Okay. So there are just different strategies on how to accumulate these points. But it's important when you're driving, you need to have a GPS of an agent. Know your why. Okay. If you want to be successful, when do you want to be successful? If you want to become Imperial Master, when do you want to become Imperial Master? So make sure you write it down. Is your goal to have a higher income? Our chairman said, it's better to have more money so you can help more people around you, but be contented in what you have right now. But if you have more, or think of helping others, helping those who are around you. Your speed to go to the next destination, or let's say next mastership, is dependent on you. It depends on how you drive regarding your leadership and how you manage your organization. So this company is fair. It doesn't mean if I'm first before, let's say, I've been here for 5 years, I'm the only one earning. No, because even our sponsor number one, he is number one, but he didn't become Imperial Master until some members under him became Imperial Master. So this system is very fair. So once you know how to become an agent, how you get that commission every day or every other day or every week or every month, depending on your goal, you will now know how to become a sales master. So because it's just a matter of consistent effort. But just know that even as a sales master, as an agent, I mean, the company can look at you as a special agent. How is that? So let's say you just joined, you're very passionate in sharing and introducing the products to your friends, to your families, and to your loved ones. When you accumulate 1.4 million points on the left side and on the right side, let's say the smaller leg had accumulated 1.4. So if I divide that with 300,000 points, how many commissions is that? 1.4. Let me just do the math. 1, 2, 3. Divided by 300. That's about 4 commissions. So let's say in the last 30 days, last month, you accumulated these points and you only got 4 commissions. Even as an agent, the company now will look at you as a special agent. So although you are an agent, each time you match 700,000 points on the left and 700,000 points on the right side, you get to earn $120. So if you're getting $120 in the next 6 days, that will give you $720 for that week. If you want to be lazy in the next 3 weeks, it's fine. But if you can do it consistently, In a month, you can earn up to $2,880, and then you get the sales mastership bonus of 450 every 15-day period, 1 to 15 or 16 to the end of the month. Okay. A little bit confusing? Okay. Okay. This is a generous hidden marketing compensation plan that we have in our system. And this is actually happening. How did I know this? It's because when I was a special agent, that means I have 700,000 points in my account. The system was looking at me as a dealer. And I was like, why is the system looking at me as a dealer? It's because I have so much points. So even though I'm not a dealer yet, with so much point, I'm qualified to become a dealer. So look back in your app and see the definition of all this. So a special agent, you have 700,000, or if you're 1.4 million on the left and right, then you are a special agent. So this is your potential income. So if you have 300,000 points on each side and you're cycling every day except Sunday, you get about $2,340 per month. If you are having a cashback or pairing of 700,000 points on a daily basis except Sunday, you get about 3,780 per month. Not bad, right? Okay. So are you still at the crossroad? Are you still thinking and doubting?
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is pause it right now, and what we're going to do is go to the shopping mall. So I got to let me see here. I got to log in for a second here. So give me a moment. So what I want to do is show everybody. Let me see. Show everybody how to check your daily numbers. We have some new people on this evening, and we have the new website. So we need to know what we need to look at every day. Some very important numbers we need to look at every day. Alrighty. And I'll get us in a second. Okay, let me see here. Let me share my screen. Okay, where am I? Right here. Okay. Now, this is very important. You go to my office. Alrighty. Now then, right here, this is one of the most important areas, which is right here, my overview. My overview. This is your personal PVs right here. Okay. And this is right here, what's on your left side as far as today is concerned. And that's what you want to know about today. That's your number on today. And that's your number on the next day. Now, in order for this to cash out, you're going to need about 40,000. About 40,000. You know, it's about 40,000 to cash out, and you'll get 60. Okay. Now, if the next day, if this number rises to, let's say to 700,000, then you end up cashing out at about 120. So that's the way that goes. is once this number gets to 300,000, if it stays that way, you'll get 60. But if the next day, if it goes up, up, and up, you'll get more. And see with this 2.4 right here, and you see is about 2.2 mil over here. You know, if this goes up, right here, you can make maybe almost up to maybe like $360 if those numbers flip over the next day. So the next day, whatever it flips to, whether it be 300,000 or whatever it max out at the end of the day, that's where you're gonna get paid. So it's very important because this could be, I mean, 40,000 points. If I got 40,000 PVs to go, then what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna get on the phone and see what customers that need something. Who needs what? I'm gonna do it that way, you know, before and see who needs what. And majority of the time, somebody needs something. And even if you get a few people, like 2 or 3 people, it might go to like 320. Still, you're cashing out. So that's very important right there. Okay. Now, the way these numbers look like this person's left side is their weak side. So they need to all, get some more business partners on that left side, kind of bring them numbers up. Okay. Any question about what I'm showing you now? Any questions? Yes, Empress.
So
You got
basically, since you got to get the other side up to 3K, 300K, this 2.2, that's just, the rest is just wavering off.
right. The rest will go towards like your mastership, because your mastership is a total of everything that's done. Like for right now, between the 16th to the 31st. You know, yeah, that's why I'm having, let's say, people that I know, business partner, and everything. When they do the order, if they can backdate and keep it all in this month, then that'll go towards my mastership. Mastership.
Still lost.
And see, mastership is something that happens, like I say, twice a month. And so, like I say, although there's a high number right there on that right side, and sure enough, it's going to flush out. If this hits 300,000, 700,000, it's going to flush out this whole thing. But those numbers will go towards your mastership. Because who knows, like 2 days ago, or maybe 4 days ago, the left side might have been in the mills, and the other side might have been low.
So,
But you still have mastership money that can come out of those, either that first 15 days or the 16th in the end of the month.
okay, so that's when it basically total up to one of those 2 times a month. So basically,
Right.
it's just basically going to the other side, I guess. That's how I said.
Right.
Okay.
See, what we're looking at here is daily money right here. We're flushing out getting daily, but that mastership is going to be 2.5. You want to have a total at least 2.5 on the right and 2.5, on the left. You want to have that between during those periods. During those periods, you want to have that a total. See right here, although they got 2.2 mil, you know, ain't no telling how many times you see this might accumulate it in 3 days. So you might looking at a 3-day accumulation right here. It's not a whole month accumulation. It's like a 3-day accumulation. Now they might have at the end of the month, like, you know, since it's such a strong side, they might have 4 mil on this side. And then, you know, 2.5 on the other side. You know, that's good.
And so when do you want to check before everything get cut off again? Is it every Sunday, she said, or is it the
No,
first and the
no, these numbers right here, you want to check every day. You want to check every day to see, you know, see how close you are to cashing out. This is your cashing out money, your everyday cashing out money. That's what you want to do. Now, there's another way you check your global, as far as mastership money. There's another way to do that, and you have to go through general commission. You have to go through general commission right here. It's for general commission, and then in general commission you put the date between the 16th to the end of the month, either that or the first and the end of the month. And let me show you about backdating. See, because we have some strategies. So sometimes when you got that money income strategy. Okay. Let's the Apple Phenon. Let's just add that Apple Phenon. The apple, that's for weight loss right there. It burns that visceral fat. The visceral fat. Okay, I'm gonna go to my cart right here. And then now easy purchase. Easy purchase is when you want to send somebody a package that they need and they're not in Atomy. You can send them this easy purchase link. And we'll talk more about this easy purchase link, because when you use this, you can either use your ID number. It's all according to where you're at and what you want to do and where you want those points to go. Okay. So, but here you select your items, which is, now we'll say sales date. If you're running for your mastership, okay, like tomorrow at 11 o'clock, they're like, they are 1 day ahead. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock, what you're going to be looking at after 11 o'clock, you're going to be looking at like, one, it'd probably be like 1-1, something like that. Well, it's going to say Thursday 1-2. It's going to say Thursday. But after 11 o'clock, you'll be able to backdate to the 31st. And that's what you want to do. You want to backdate to the 31st on tomorrow. Anything after 11 o'clock, backdate to the 31st. Because then it goes into the mastership part. Okay? So that's why we have...
Today is already the 31st in Korea. So you could really backdate to the 30th, which is what is today's date. You have until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning to do that. Yeah.
Right. Because right here they have the 30th, the days that are valid, the 30th, then the 31st.
And then the second, because Wednesday will not be available because it's a holiday.
Right. Exactly. So that's the rest of the story as far as ordering is concerned. All right. Well, it's about 9:18. we got a little seriously deep into some things. If you have any more questions, get with your upline and ask all the questions that you know that you have. Your upline can help you out. Okay, so get with the person that invited you, enrolled you, and everything. Okay. Um, Everybody, thanks for coming out on this evening, and everybody have a happy New Year. Y'all won't see me again until next year.
Yep. Won't see me again until next year. Well,
Until
actually,
next year.
yeah, you'll see me actually tomorrow. Correction. You'll see me on the Momentum Mornings. So if you guys are available and have you want to come on, you're more than welcome. The link will be sent to your WhatsApp and Telegram. We're going to still have our Momentum Mornings at 10 a.m. Tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Okay. So
Alrighty.
our Momentum Mornings are only from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. So everybody is welcome to join. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right. Okay.
that's it
Bye
for
bye.
yeah.
Yep.
That's it for
All right.
this year for our 8 o'clock calls. All our 8 o'clock calls will resume in the new year. So, but otherwise, everybody else enjoy your new year, Eve and New Year's Day, and we'll see you in the new year.
Indeed. Bye bye. See you
Bye
next
bye.
year.
Good night. Happy New Year.
Happy
Yep.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone from Lenny.
Good night. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Damn.
Good night. Happy New Year.